Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining a career with LAUSD where we get to highlight careers uh, with LAUSD in a myriad of different areas. So, to start us off here, when many of us think about careers at LAUSD, we immediately think of teaching positions, right? Today, I'm here to share with you all the opportunities that are outside of the classroom. LAUSD opportunities in the classified service is what I'm here to present to you today. And these are support roles that help to really serve as the backbone of our LAUSD schools. LAUSD classified employees are technical professionals, they are skilled workers, they're support staff and executives that help to support the business of educating the students of Los Angeles. We have over 1,000 classified job titles to choose from, and we make up approximately 30,000 employees. Once we get fully back up and running here in August, our food services division will continue to support over 870,000 meals served to students each day, and our transportation division will cover 59,000 miles to transport our students. And on top of that, our IT division will continue to support 1.5 million technology users throughout the district. Let's go into some of these career areas that we're talking about here. So, LAUSD's career areas include administrative, communications, facility services, financial services, food services. We have human resources, information technology. We have instructional assistants, right? Legal services, police protective services, procurement services, risk management, and transportation services. So we really have a myriad of different career areas to choose from. On top of all that, LAUSD rewards classified employees with a comprehensive benefits package as a permanent employee to include health benefits, generous time off, career development, flexible spending accounts, retirement benefits, and discounted tickets. The next 5 slides that we have coming up here, and we're going to come back to this slide a little bit toward the end. We're going to go over some career ladders, different career paths. And we're going to highlight 5 different areas. This is definitely not inclusive, but these are popular career paths or what we call career ladders. LAUSD has a lot of opportunity for upward mobility, and these are 5 examples showcasing how that happens. The first one up here we go, is our food services career ladder. Individuals have the opportunity to potentially come in as a food services worker substitute, and this is an entry-level position. This is entry-level position to this for food services series, and candidates should check out to see if the recruitment is open, and if not, create a job alert to learn when the recruitment does open. From there, candidates after official training and time on the job as a substitute can apply and test to become a regular employee as a food service worker. Next up would be a senior food service worker, and beyond that is a food services manager. Our food services department or branch does have a website, and it is listed here. It's you're going to always start at our lausdjobs.org site, and then from there /food services to find out more. Next up here, we have another example of a career ladder is our clerical services career ladder. So candidates that have a background in office work can come into LAUSD as an office technician, and this is our entry-level position to this series. We do have this position available now, so I do strongly encourage candidates interested to apply. And from there, after gaining additional clerical experience, candidates can apply to the position of senior office technician when that does become available. And from there, we have school administrative assistant and administrative assistant. both of those positions, candidates will, with the adequate experience, can go ahead and test and apply to those when they do become available. For more information on these, visit our main website, lausdjobs.org. Next up, we have special education. So our special education career ladder is a really special career ladder for those that are interested maybe in getting into special education that have experience, or maybe are brand new to special education. This is a great field and great opportunity here. We have an entry level, or our entry level position for this series is our special education trainee substitute. This is a great way, again, to get into our field here, into the special education field. And then after time and experience on the job, candidates can apply and test to become a regular employee as a special education trainee. And from there, you have special education assistant and healthcare assistant. Those would be higher up there, and candidates are encouraged to apply as the positions become available and candidates gain experience in each position. For more information on the special education career ladder and about the positions, you can go onto our main website, lausdjobs.org/special education. And then transportation, last but not least. Oh, wow. Okay, so our transportation department is a large department, and of course supporting the transportation of our students. And we really do have a number of just amazing employees in our transportation department. For those interested in getting involved in our transportation, helping to support the students of LAUSD, candidates can come in as a bus driver. We have both heavy and light bus drivers, and this would be the entry-level position to this series. We also have information about our bus driver training course to qualify for this position, and that can be found at the transportation website that you see here below. From there, after time on the job, gaining experience, candidates can apply to become an assistant and then area bus supervisor. And from there would be bus dispatcher, and then ultimately the regional transportation manager would be the fourth position in this series. So again, visit that transportation website. Anybody interested in getting involved in transportation, lausdjobs.org/transportation. All right, and last but not least, we have our custodial positions. Custodial, we have 4 positions in this series, and candidates interested in getting involved in our custodial positions can begin as a school's facilities attendant. This position is an entry-level position to this series, and opportunities may be available as a substitute or a regular employee. And anyone interested should check to see if the recruitment is open. If not, create a job alert for to be notified when the recruitment does open. From there, candidates may opt to begin or become a building and grounds worker after taking a class, or if you have custodial experience. With that, candidates can apply and then become a substitute employee if you're not already an employee with LAUSD, or become a regular employee. Next in the series is the assistant plant manager. With additional experience in education, candidates can apply and test for this promotion, and from there is the plant manager. And to apply for any of these positions, visit lausdjobs.org. For the positions that are not open quite yet, we recommend you creating a job alert, and we're going to cover that a little bit later on. Okay, so we're back to this slide because there's a couple really important pieces that we're going to cover here. At any given point in time, we have anywhere usually between 30 and 50 positions available. For some positions, we're hiring 1 or 2 individuals. And for other positions, we could be hiring several hundred. It really depends a lot in many times upon the needs of the schools. What are the schools' needs and what can we do to help support them? Now is a great time to be considering employment with LAUSD. To check out all of the classified positions that we currently have available, simply go to lausdjobs.org and click on the orange Apply Now button in the center of the page. After selecting Prospective Employee on the next page, you'll be taken to all the positions that we currently have available. By clicking on a position, you'll see that position description and all of the details that are involved with a particular position. I would urge candidates to pay particular attention to what's called an ideal candidate. It actually will say that in the job description. Sometimes it might say a desirable candidate as well, or desired experience. And pay particular attention to that section because you'll be able to then see how your professional experience and education matches up with what an ideal candidate for that position would be. For those that would like to view all of the 1,000 plus positions that LAUSD offers, I recommend when you can set aside a chunk of time, maybe with a good cup of coffee, take a look on our website. There's a tab at the top labeled, and we have a little screenshot here, labeled Employee Resources. If you click on that tab and then click on Job Descriptions, there, listed alphabetically, are all of the classified positions that LAUSD offers. All are hyperlinked, so you can click on the position and find out all of the details of that particular position. Now, this is a really important part here. We're going to cover, because I see we have a lot of questions, and I want to make sure that I allow enough time for Q&A. You can create a job alert for any of the positions that are of interest to you, so you are notified when the position opens. This option is also available on our main lausdjobs.org page to the left of the big orange Apply Now button. If you look here, so in our main the screenshot at the top is our LAUSD homepage. There's a second orange button to the left that says Create a Job Alert. Lastly, one thing I want to go ahead and cover before we square out here today and we answer some questions is what the process looks like when you apply to a position at LAUSD. That's definitely a frequently asked question and what a lot of people understandably would like to know. So when you do go through the process and you go to our homepage here and you click on one of these positions that are currently available and you choose to apply, you then will be prompted to create a profile with LAUSD, which you'll input all of your information, you'll upload your resume, answer some questions, and then ultimately at the very end, officially apply for the position. Once you apply, you will receive a confirmation email. And that confirmation email will be along the lines of, hey, thank you for applying to LAUSD. Your application has been received. From there, we will then go into what's called, after the recruitment period ends, we will enter into a selection period. And that is where our selection team will go through all of the candidates that have been received for the position and notify candidates that do qualify and candidates that do not. Candidates that qualify for positions will then move on to the next step. And in most positions, that will involve a test of some sort. And that will be directly related to the knowledge, skills, and abilities of what is required for that particular position. And the candidates that successfully pass the test will then move on to, in most positions, an interview period. And that is where we will have one, sometimes more than one interview for that particular position. And after successfully passing that interview period or an interview, a candidate would be then potentially offered a position. This process, because it does involve several steps, and each step there is a significant period of time to complete each step prior to advancing to the next step with each position. We do generally tell candidates to allow the whole process to take a few months from start to finish. And there are a few factors that are involved as to exactly how long it takes, but we do definitely say or let candidates know, just to allow, typically with most positions, a few months for the entire process for each position to run its course. So in summary, we recommend spending time on our website and to really get to know it, to be best equipped in the know of the opportunities of greatest interest to you. I strongly recommend following us on social media, which we have here on the left-hand side of the slide. And we are at LAUSD Jobs, and you will be kept in the loop with the latest and greatest LAUSD career and event information. So that about wraps it up. I went kind of quick here because I realized we have a whole boatload of questions in the chat box that I want to answer. And my email is shanna.frappier@lausd.net for those, and I'll go ahead and throw it up there in the chat box too. For those that are interested in reaching out, we also have our help desk here today, which I strongly recommend visiting. It is when you go into the exhibitor hall, we have our LAUSD help desk, and we have lots of individuals there ready and waiting to help you out with your questions. So feel free to visit our help desk. Also, feel free to reach out to me via email if I could be of assistance to you or help to clarify, answer any questions. Shanna.Frappier, that's SHANA.FRAPPIER @LAUSD.net. And I look forward to assisting you and helping you with any questions you may have along the way. Thanks very much. And we'll go ahead and move on to the chat box questions.